group Save the Children says it's been vindicated by a government report dismissing claims welfare workers were stirring up trouble on Nauru. 9 workers from the charity were kicked off the island after staff at the Australian-run detention centre accused them of encouraging protests to undermine the government. It's now likely the Immigration Department will have to compensate them. Stephen Jedgetts reports from Canberra.
A rare glimpse of life as a young asylum seeker on Nauru.
We don't have any place to stay.
This video was apparently recorded last year and uploaded by refugee activists yesterday evening. At roughly the same time, the Immigration Department quietly released a second critical report into the forced removal of 9 Australian NGO workers from the island.
The way that Save the Children's name was dragged through the mud is completely unacceptable.
In September 2014, the contractors running Australia's detention centre accused the workers of orchestrating protests and encouraging detainees to make false allegations. Then Immigration Minister Scott Morrison also issued a stern warning.
The public don't want to be played for mugs with allegations being used as some sort of political tactic.
He launched an inquiry which eventually cleared Save the Children. Now, an internal Immigration Department report has also shredded the claims against them. The report is heavily censored. It says the department acted in good faith, but found there was no evidence or reliable information that Save the Children staff were encouraging protests. Natasha Blucher was one of the staffers deported from Nauru.
We're still looking for an apology because we haven't had an apology thus far.
She worries about those who are still detained there.
We've been removed from Nauru and now the rest of our organisation has been removed from Nauru and our clients remain there.
Labor says it still supports offshore processing.
It can be done with the best interests of all asylum seekers at heart. It doesn't need to be a punitive operation.
The review reveals an atmosphere of mistrust on Nauru. Detention centre staff wanted to prevent riots, protests and self-harm, and they believed that Save the Children was undermining them. The Immigration Department maintains its staff were trying to act in the best interests of those detained, but it's likely to face a hefty compensation bill. Stephen Jedgetts, ABC News, Canberra.